Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode. So, we've been doing these how-to videos. I haven't done a trick how-to in a couple of videos now. And I always told myself we're gonna work up from the basics. We started, the very first how-to was a jumping, the whips, a couple builds. We're gonna tiptoe our way up to like some proper tricks, especially a backflip. I get a lot of how-to, like let's do a how-to for backflips. And I was like, you know, we're gonna work our way up to that. We're gonna start at the basics and literally work our way all the way up to backflipping. But I'm going against what I wanted to do, and today is the day for another one of my longtime Bama homies said, I'm 33, I'm about to have my second kid. It's time to learn to flip. So we can't wait anymore. Here we go. I'm still in my jocks. Spencer is already on the roll-in, warming up, because he's flipping today. Andy's flipped, Jake has flipped, Will has flipped. Will flipped too. Dude, you're behind. Okay, now Jesse hasn't flipped, John hasn't flipped. Stay tuned.
No, we gotta play with it.
That's pretty much it.
Play
Okay.
with the...
This is gonna be a fun one because normally when I've done these like flip 101s, they're always kind of last minute and just kind of no planning. We just put them on Instagram and have a good time with it. But this one, Spencer's actually, I knew he really wants to learn it, and I was like, hey, well let's do it, dedicate it a day when it's like not a bunch of people out here. We can actually go through the process and do it proper. So I'm actually excited to film this one because we get to go through all the steps on a flip, and it's gonna help Spencer, but ideally I hope it helps everyone. So whoever watches this video and takes the tips and learns flips, I want to know about it. I want you to either tag me, send it to me on Instagram, send me a link in a comment below. So whoever watches this and can follow the tips, and if you learn flips, I want to see it. Whether it's tagging me on Instagram or sending me a link in the comments below. I want to know what helped you and how it helped you or how it didn't help you, what you needed to know, because this is kind of, these are those sessions that might be mellow for me, just riding with the boys, that I'm not worried about learning tricks, but teaching someone else to learn such a big trick like a flip, it's one of the easiest tricks to learn, but the hardest mentally to do your first flip. So yeah, I get a lot of, it's rewarding for myself seeing someone learn flips. So I want to see you guys do it too. Let me know. Perfect timing. This is our first visitor, not from the South, Mr. Chris Kimball, all the way from Southern California, just to come out and watch this session.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. This is Kay. He's from the factory. Colors on his shirt, baby.
Before we get into this, we're gonna do a little introduction. This right here is Walt Hill. He was, when I first started racing BMX at like 11 years old, Walt and John Andrews were like the local pros of the track. But I think they were like 15 or 16 years old. They were the dudes we looked up to. And now, fast forward, literally 20 years later, we're still riding BMX.
Yeah, dude. And he's still cool.
And still super cool. Everyone's dads nowadays. All right, so, same shit I tell everyone learning a flip. Your first instinct is to do this. Yep. Everybody wants to do hips in the bars. That's the one thing you don't want to do. Never hips in the bars. So the best way to explain it is you're looping out a manual. You're looping out a manual and just staying in that position. When you're going to do that manual off the lip, you're not yanking on your bars, but you're pulling against them as you would in a manual. You pull back, pull against your bars, and you're pushing with your legs. But if you saw the last video where Spencer learned flips, all he did was push with his legs. So he came off the lip. He didn't rock his shoulders and his hips back. So when you come off the lip, you want your ass or your hips over your back wheel. So what he did, he pulled and pushed so hard, it started to push him in this position. We'll show one of those videos right here. Yeah. Ah! No! Yeah! Oh my God! And so he pushed so hard with his legs, he started the flip but once your hips start going to the bars, you actually start stalling out and everything slows down. So if you think about doing a flip, standing flip on like a trampoline, you jump and you ball up, you flip real quick, but if you open up, you obviously spin slower. So looping out that manual, this is that tight little ball you want to be in. So think about, like, say double flips, you pull off lip like this, and then you actually crunch down even into a tighter ball so you flip even quicker. All you want to do, pull off that lip, straight into looping out a manual, and just stay there. You're not throwing hips, you're just, as soon as you pull off the lip, everything works like clockwork. It's just one motion. And that sounds way easier than it is, because obviously everything's up here.
Yep. It's not technical, just send it.
We'll start there and we'll just keep the skills basic and see how that goes. All right, we got a little warm up going. Spence, how's the confidence level?
Good. Yeah.
No hesitation.
I'm coming in strong.
I like that.
I'm coming in strong. We'll see how I go out.
Remember, it's about as long as you get back and sit. You think about if you watch like the moto guys do flips, they're like way off the back of the bike.
Right.
Obviously that's way more drawn out because it's a dirt bike, but it's the same motion. As long as you manual and get that butt back over your back wheel, you're gonna rip around quick. And you just have to trust it and know that as long as I do that motion, which is the hardest thing, it's so easy for me to say, but it's the hardest thing to do that first time going upside down. But every single time, even if you bail, that first time going upside down is like, all right, cool. It just switches in your head. Like, all right, I got it. So yeah, just like we practice.
All right.
Just that looping out in the manual. You're not, when I say push your legs too, it's not an over push, it's just nice and gradual. Like you got a good lip, you got a good gap, you're not having to
manual down the road.
Yeah, you gotta, just like Spence said, it's just like manualing down the road, but if you pull that extra little bit harder to loop out, that's where you wanna be. And now say that with a jump like this. Some people might try this over like a 4-foot box. You might need to pull a little harder, but this is a good lip, we got an airbag landing, good sized jump. You just wanna loop out that manual. Keep it gradual and confident, and technically, you should be able to just knock this out first, go. Our video might be a little short if that happens. But that's how we all wanted it to go. Happen. So you're feeling good.
Take another couple goes at the ramp.
All right. Just back yourself. Know what's gonna happen. And when you pull, you just stay in that position. Just keep that butt over the back wheel, loop out, and that loop out is getting the butt back. Butt back, shoulders will follow, everything's straight. And it's not even about like, your head's obviously gonna go up, but don't think you just need to yank as hard as you can, because it's a big jump, you know? This is starting to get a little nerve-wracking to me because I've already had one homie get hurt doing backflips. One on the airbag, but Spencer's got a good job. A kid on the way. So I hope he just knocks it out. Moment of truth, he's dropping in right now. Here we go. The first commitment jitters.
Yeah.
Got the music now, so no excuses.
Right.
What happened there? Feel it right there?
Huh? Yeah, I'm good. It's a little muddy.
Airbag did its job.
Yeah.
Go, Daddy! Charlie, move!
Wow, that was it! You all right?
So close.
That was it, you just jumped off. Everything looked right, you just jumped off. How'd you land? You were upside down when... It's all right there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Tell them what you think. Tell them about your day. All right, Dad's going. I gotta steal it from you. Come on, Miss Vlog. What I'm seeing is just a habit of the jumping off. So just fall back into it. Let your shoulders fall into the flip. Would have been there, but you just pushed the bike away. That was it. You're right.
Yeah, just flipping fun.
The worst, the one muddy spot. Dude, that was it.
Yeah.
See, everything was good.
Oh,
Your
so
hips went in the
close.
bars. Cause you did the flip and then your hips went in the bars because that's like you backed out and wanted to get off.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You're penciled out, but you're there.
Yeah.
If nothing else, we'll have some great stills.
Oh, you're getting it this time. You're getting the full rotation. Now you just hold on to the bike.
Yeah.
Don't get off.
Damn. Ah, I thought I was rolling out of that one.
Oh, that was so good.
Ah. That was sick. That was it. It worked.
He's got it. This is 3 goes now. He's gotten a little better each time, but he's not backing himself, so he's actually just trying to get away from the bike before he actually sees anything. So if you just hold on to it, he'll see the landing. Once you get that one, you'll trust it, you know the rotation, and then yeah, then you're able to know, okay, cool, the rotation's around, you start spotting landing, you'll ride away from it every time. Just such a mental game, this trick. Literally the easiest, hardest trick you'll ever do is a backflip.
Which way? This way. It might be easier.
All right, the slick mat is off. He's landing it. 5th time, we're getting it. Yeah, no!
Man!
Yeah, there it is! Hell yeah. You did it.
Yes! Man, that was like nothing to it.
Right?
Awesome.
Easiest, hardest trick, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We missed. Let's do that again.
Yeah.
Boom, just like that. We're done.
Yeah, dude.
Backflip 101.
It feels so good to have that like done, you know, like. Oh.
Is there any tips I should have said?
No, honestly, it was really good. Like, the biggest thing is don't put too much focus, for me, don't put too much focus on like trying to spot that landing, especially if you have something like an airbag to do it into, because that's what I was doing wrong. I was thinking about the landing before I even took off the lip.
Yeah,
you know?
that makes sense. What?
Feels good to have that. Like, I've been wanting to do that for a solid 20 years.
Hell yeah, that's rad. Glad we made it work.
Oh, your turn. Oh yeah, thanks for the tip.
Hope that helps you guys. Go out there. I'm not gonna suggest go and do it to dirt, but if you have an airbag, you have a foam pit, you have some kind of soft landing, go give it a try. Listen to the tips, but that's the tips I live by. That's what I always tell people when I'm trying to teach flips, and I've very rarely, I don't think I've ever had a fail on people not making it work. So let me know. Leave some comments below. Let me know how yours go. Send me your videos. I want to see it. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.